What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. You're now tuning in to Chrissy on the Man, and I'm back with another video. And today, you guys, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be stretching my ears once again. So if you're new here, I do have gauges. I want to say this is a 5/8 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let me just check. I'm going to check real quick. So these are 16 millimeters, which is equivalent to 5/8. So my goal size is a 3/4. So before I said that I was not going to go past this size, but over time I realized that I just want to go up a little bit more. So if you want to see those previous videos where I had stretched my ears before, you got to check out my main channel, which is Chrissy on the Man. So I had dropped 2 videos over there where I initially was stretching it. So the last time I stretched my ears, I want to say is about a year, maybe 2 years ago. So it's been a while that I've been at this size, but like I said, I finally decided that I want to move up. So I went ahead and I got this kit from Amazon. Basically what it is like, it's the 17, the 18, and the 19, which is the goal size. So it's the tapers with the actual gauge. And it's basically like a little kit so that I can stretch gradually and not straight up. The last time I stretched, it hurt so bad and then it swelled up for a few days. So I'm hoping that this alleviates the swelling and the pain, being that I'm going to be going up 1 millimeter at a time. So today we're going to start off with a 17 millimeter. So usually, you guys, I usually go for gold, as you can tell, but being that this is just to stretch, I didn't care what color it was. They only had silver at the time when I ordered these. So like I said, today's is going to be 17 millimeters, and then probably over the next 2 or 3 days I'm going to keep going up. So I'm hoping this is only a 3-day process, but we're going to see. Most likely this won't be too bad of a stretch, so I might do 17 and 18 in this one video. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys are leaving me comments, and make sure you hit that subscribe button because I will be back with more vlogs. And make sure you check out my main channel as well, Chrissy on the Man, where I do food reviews, I rate snacks, I do all types of things. But make sure you subscribe to both. So we're gonna do this one first and we're gonna see how it goes. So I got alcohol to clean it. Got 91% alcohol, and then I got some coconut oil. That's usually my go-to. I don't really use too many products when it comes down to stretching. Like, there's always so many tips and tricks left in my comments when I do my ear stretching, but so far the things that I've done and the way that I've gone about it, I haven't had any like negative reactions as far as like, I don't know, blowouts, pussing, itching, irritation. Like, I've been good this whole way. I've been doing this for 3 years since I started back up, and so far so good. The only difference between this video and my last videos, usually the tapers that come with it are acrylic. This time I haven't got all stainless steel, so this should be a lot easier. I notice it's easier when it's stainless steel. So let's just get straight into the stretch. Let's just get this first stretch over with. Real quick, you guys, I just want to show you where I'm at right now, which is this size, and this is the goal size. So they're not too big of a difference if you ask me. It looks kind of similar. It's just a tad bit bigger. Like I said, this is a 16 millimeters and this is 19. This is goal size. So first up, you guys, I'm going to take everything out and I'm going to clean it with this 91 proof alcohol. I'm going to sterilize it so it can be all set and ready for my ear. I don't want any blows or any irritation, so let's just make sure we do this. Never skip the cleaning process, the sterilization process. So with this one, I just want to show you guys again. So it's like a screw on, so you screw it on, but basically the taper, you screw on so you put the taper on, and then you screw on the gauge, and then you basically like put it in the air, and then it puts it straight on the air, and then from there you remove the taper from the back, and then you screw on this, and then this is how it stays on. So honestly, this is probably about to be my best and most easiest stretch ever, but my biggest stretch. This is the biggest gap, and this is why I did it. Like, out of all my stretches, usually like 1 up or something like that, or 2 up for the most. This one is 3 up. So far this kit is seeming like it's gonna make it with ease. And like I said, I got it from Amazon. If I can, I'll link the description in the description box. If not, try your hardest and see if you can find this. So I'm using a regular paper plate, and I'm just gonna pour out some alcohol, and it's just gonna soak in here for a few. I'll be back in like a minute or 2, and then we're gonna get this stretch started. So while everything is soaking, which they're still soaking, I'm going to clean my ears. I'm just gonna clean it off with alcohol, nothing too crazy. Ooh, it's a little spicy. Like I said, I'm only going up 1 millimeter, so it should stretch with ease. My ears are a little tender for some reason. think it's the way I laid on them last night, but it should be with ease. The tapers have been soaking for about, I want to say 15-20 minutes. Also, I'm going to like basically get them nice and like oily, so I got to get the coconut oil open. So I got your regular unrefined virgin coconut oil, antibacterial, very easy to use. I use it for a lot of things. I use it on my skin, my hair, my everything. So we're going to use this to stretch as well. Some people prefer to use jojoba oil, but I always use coconut oil. It's my go-to. This is usually what I use. This is not a tutorial, so you can do what you want to do. This is what I want to do. So like I said, I'm going to be using coconut oil. All right, so I got the coconut oil open. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some on both of my ears. I always like to put it directly on my ear and then on the taper as well. I feel like it always goes with ease. But like I said, I feel like this one's about to be mad nice and simple. Just you wait. All right, so now we're going to oil up the taper. All right, so the taper is oil greased up. I'm gonna start with this ear first, even though it's kind of spicy. Try to get some more oil. The more the oil, the better. Let's see, you guys. Oh, with ease. With ease. I knew it. With ease. All right, so we're already in there, you guys. Didn't even have to try. So let's just go ahead and unscrew. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, maybe I should go up to straight up to 18 because this is technically not a stretch. It's like, feels almost like the same size. Yeah, it's technically not a stretch. So instead of this being like, I guess over the next 2 to 3 days, it might be over the next 1 or 2 days. So what I'm thinking I'm about to do, instead of jumping to 17, I'm just gonna go to 18, and I guess I have to ease my way up to 19. All right, so we're gonna do the 18 since the 17 was literally not even a jump. There's no point even stopping and doing that. We're looking to stretch. So taking the 18s out now. I'm going to sterilize those for a little bit, soak them in some alcohol, and we're going to try this again. All right, so we got them all sterilized now, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put some more coconut oil back on my ear, and then I'm just going to get the taper oil, coconut oiled up. All right, so I want to say it's ready. Let's go. Okay, this is more of, this has more tension, I'll say. This is definitely going to be an actual stretch here. Did I take out the right one? All right, so I don't know. I'm kind of scared, you guys, because now it's not going in with ease. Like the 17 just slipped right in. This 18 is definitely about to be a stretch. I'm a little scared. Did I get it all the way down? No, I barely even got it on. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna yay. Oh no, I think I might simmer back down to 17 and ease into this 18. Like maybe yeah, I don't know. This is giving blowout very much. I don't know if you guys can see, like I'm literally only, like I'm in between taper and actual gauge right now. All right, let me do a little bit more coconut oil. And let's see. It's not that it hurts either, you guys. I'm just scared. I'm scared for it to hurt. I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm forcing it, you guys. Like, I don't know. Like, it's hella greasy. My ear is hella greasy, but when it gets to that point, it just doesn't move. And I don't want to risk a blowout because I've came too far to have a blowout, keloid, or anything like that. Honestly, I might play it safe and go back to the 17 because this is not going in for nothing. Like maybe the 17 is a smidge difference and I just didn't notice it because it was with ease. Maybe I should try the 17 and then still do 18. Yeah, no. All right, you guys, I'm literally about to just put the 17. I think the 18 is a bit too big, so I'm still gonna go gradually up. Like I think I got too excited. It feels almost like it's gonna be a blowout, and I'm not really looking to have like the extra plump red ears. Like one thing I don't like about this process is the hurt process, and if I don't have to have the hurt process, I'm going to avoid that at all costs. So let's just go back down to the 17. We're gonna play it safe. And this is to everybody. Like I said, this is not a tutorial, but rule number one: never push it. Like, it's so easy to get a blowout. It's so easy to get a keloid. Like, I don't have any, and I'm not looking for any. So I'm gonna go back down to the 17. I'm gonna give it a few days, and we're gonna do the 18 after that. So no 18, just 17. All right, so we back down to the 17 millimeters, and we're just gonna stay at the 17 millimeters until maybe about a day or two. So like I said, this one goes in with ease, so I'm not even gonna force it. And then the taper just swoop, okay. Yeah, this one just goes in with ease. I don't even think I needed the taper. So it just goes in with, it definitely needs the back, okay. All right, so this one just goes in with ease, and it comes out with ease. So let me just hurry up and screw the back on. So it is a tad bit bigger, but it's not big to where my lobe feels like it's being like tortured or anything. So this is the 17. This is the difference from the 16 to the 17. I don't think it's that big of a difference. It's a small difference, small little thickness to it. So one ear down. So far so good. The silver doesn't look too bad, but I'm still gonna switch to gold once I reach to the gold size. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do this ear. All right, you guys, so as you can see, I have the 17 in both ears. So it's been like a minute or two, and now that they're like in there, I can kind of feel like a little bit of like, I don't know, tenderness. So even though the 17 didn't make me flinch or anything, it still did do a stretch, because I can, like, you can see it's kind of red, it's kind of tender, but not overbearing where it's like, my ear. So far so good. So being that there's not too much like resistance or like tension or anything, I don't really feel too like, I don't know, I don't feel hurt. I'm gonna literally just do the 18 tomorrow. So before you know it, I will be at the 19 mm, which is the 3/4 size. So far, like I said, it still kind of looks the same. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna be honest, because I've had these for a while, and it's like, do I really want to be that big? Do I really want to jump? Worst case scenario, if I go to the 3/4 and it just looks like overbearingly big, I'm literally just gonna take it out, allow a few days to pass by, and I'll just go back down to the size that I was. But I feel like being that, like, my hair is full and I have a lot going on, like, it shouldn't be as noticeable. Like, for the most part, a lot of people that know me and been around me don't even notice the gauges, because it just goes with my look. So I'm just not trying to push those limits of being too big, because I still want it to look very like normal, if that makes sense. So I catch you guys in the next clip when I go ahead and jump to the 18. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. All right, you guys, so it's literally 2 days later and I'm still rocking out with the 17s. I would have did it the next day, but like, I lost track of the days. So today we're gonna do the 18. Hopefully it goes in smooth. Hopefully the 17 made a difference where it can just go in smooth, because you guys saw in that last clip that 18 was not budging. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna clean up my ear. You already know what I gotta do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of that, and we're gonna try to get that 18 in. All right, so I got the 18 extra oiled up. I went ahead and put extra coconut oil in, around, and everything. So I'm hoping this goes in with ease. Let's see. Okay. Seems like we're coming to a standstill, I'm not gonna lie. Gonna probably be a tad bit of tension. Nope, we're in there. We're in there, you guys. Smooth. I think, yeah, I could feel it a little bit. It's tingling, but it's not bad. So the 17 did make a difference. And honestly, I didn't put any oil inside the lobe last time, so I think that also made a difference. So if I'm not mistaken, it's in there. I just got to get some of this oil off so I can get the back in, but it went in smooth. So now we just got to do this. So far we're at an 18. So I'm probably gonna wait like a day or two and see, depending on how tender it is, and then we're gonna be at 19, which is gold. So let me clean this up, and then I'm gonna try to get the other one in. All right, so it's in there. I screwed on the back. It is a little red, but I honestly don't feel anything. On a pain level, I want to rate this a 0. Like, I can't even say 1, because I didn't even feel like a pinch. I didn't feel anything. Like, I can feel my ear, if that makes sense, but I don't feel pain. Like the last couple of stretches, like I said, they've hurt. I felt something, but this is with ease. I like this. So let me just go ahead and I'm gonna do this one. They don't really look no different, to be honest, but just gotta do this one now. All right, so it's been a few minutes and I can kind of feel some kind of something. Like, I guess it, like, you know, getting used to like the bigger size. I guess my ear is noticing it, but I still don't feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like a pain. I feel kind of like a spiciness, but nothing too crazy. Still very low on the pain level. I'll say it's kind of like a 1 now. So like my ear is probably just like reacting to the fact that it's being stretched again. Because now technically I'm up 2 millimeters. So I'm just gonna grease up this ear, get this one in real quick. And I'm not gonna lie, just because this is kind of an actual jump compared to the other day, I might have to let a few more days go by. So you might see me in 2 days, you might see me in 3 days, but we're gonna get it done. I think we're in there. Yep, we're in there. And again, I don't feel anything. Not yet. Once it settles in though, I do know I am gonna feel something. So both are in there. Both are a little red. I wouldn't say they're sore. They don't hurt. Definitely got to keep it moisturized so the skin is more prone to stretch because we have one more to go. 18s are looking good. So in about 2 to 3 days, you guys will see me again. I don't know, depends on how I feel, because like I said, I'm starting to feel a little something, so I don't really know just yet, but we're almost there. Imagine going straight from a 5/8 to a 3/4. That would be ridiculous. That would have been crazy, yo. All right, I'll be back, you guys. All right, you guys. So it has been 1 week. No, well, 6 days. So basically a week. But it's been 6 days since the last jump. Only reason why I waited 6 days is because this ear right here, I think when I went to like screw on the back, I kind of screwed in the lobe a little bit. So it was like swollen, it was pussing, it was doing a whole lot. But this ear was ready to go like literally the next day. But I wanted to wait it out just till this one got better. So it's been about like 2-3 days. There's no soreness, there's no like, I guess, liquids, no type of like discharge or anything like that. It's all good. Like I said, I realized that I squeezed my ear in there. So once I got that situated, the swelling went down, everything got right. So we're here today and we're going to do the final gauge. So we're officially doing 19 So I got the gauges already soaking, the gauges and the tape already soaking in some alcohol. I'm about to go ahead and just clean this up. You guys already know I just got to clean up my ear, let that disinfect, well, sterilize real quick, and then I'm gonna pop them in. So far so good. So overall it took me about a week, I guess you can say, maybe a week and a half, because it was like 2 days apart in the first two jumps, and then this one was a week, so about a week and a half, 8 days altogether. So yeah, so far so good. Like I said, if it wasn't for a user error, I would have just jumped like literally on Saturday, but we're here, final stage. So let me just get myself together and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop those 19s in. All right, you guys, so the air and the taper are both all oiled up, so we're gonna go ahead and try to pop this in. I'm guessing this one is gonna be with ease because it's been with ease this whole time, so let's just go for it. Oh, boom, it's in there. In there, just boom. All right, so the right ear is done. It is all in there. I do feel a little bit of small tingling sensations going on, but it is at a level 1. I can barely feel anything. So yeah, these babies are in. I knew this one was gonna go in with ease because when I was taking out the 18 millimeters, it literally just, I didn't even have to unscrew it, just popped out. So this was already a go. And this is probably only like this, like red like this, just because I was fiddling with it. So that's in there. It's all lubed. It's all greased up. Let's get on to this ear. Like I said, this was my trouble ear, but it feels good. It feels like it's ready to go. So let me just get this ring off and hopefully we have no more user errors, because I'm not gonna lie, it kind of was scaring me. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was about to lose an ear, and it smelled crazy. Like it smelled like straight ass. So I just got that one off. I'm gonna clean this up and I'm gonna go ahead and pop in that earring. All right, air lube, and so is the taper. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get this air in. I'm hoping it goes in with ease. It already feel like it's gonna hurt. Like I already feel the hurt because it's kind of a little tender right there, but we'll see. Oh, Yeah, there's a little bit of tension, you guys. I want to say that I did do it though. I'm in there. I'm in there. I'm actually in there. All right, so there was a little bit of like spiciness to it, but I'm actually already in there. I don't know if you guys can tell. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop off this back and we're gonna be good to go. And pain level so far, I want to say is a 0, but we'll see once I like close it up. There's usually a little bit of tingling that comes in after. All right, so there is a slight bit of redness. As far as tingly sensations, I have none. So I am officially 3/4, 19 millimeters. It took me 8 days. I taped up using that kit. Honestly, I'll say that kit is really, really good. Besides the fact that I squeeze my air, that's the only thing you got to watch out for is like squeezing your air within like putting on the front and the back. But other than that, this was with ease. So you guys check me out. I am officially down with the gang. So yeah, overall I'm happy. It looks good. I'm not gonna lie, I've been coming around everybody. I haven't even told nobody I was stretching because like I said, I didn't know if I was gonna stretch. I didn't know if it was gonna be too big. And I feel like everybody always says, oh, are you gonna stretch your ears again? And if I say yeah, like a definite yeah right there on the spot, they always be like, whoa, why? Like all this weird feedback. So I don't know if they think like, oh, she might go too big. But so far I went bigger and no one said like, yo, your ear looks bigger or nothing. So now when I make this big reveal, let's see if it's really that noticeable. To me, it's really not that noticeable. It doesn't really feel too different. It just kind of is the perfect size. And like I said, this will be my last jump. I don't see me going any bigger. So this is my ideal size. So I'm basically complete. Like there's no reason to go any higher. So the most I'll do is probably like show you guys like new jewelry and stuff, but I mostly just do the gold. So now that this is stretched and it's good and I know I'm good, I'm gonna go ahead and go on Amazon and order me up some gold gauges and just call it a day. All right, you guys, so that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up as well. Make sure you leave me a comment down below, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my vlog channel as well as my main channel, Chrissy On Demand, where I review food and do all types of things. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.